And something that's showing up, and it's not even necessarily on me, some of it's on me, is judgment. I'm seeing a lot of it. And I don't actually, I have no charge on it anymore. When someone judges me, I'm like, but I love myself anyway, like I'm okay with my imperfections and I'm okay with my flaws. But I want to do something with you today.
Okay.
Yeah. I looked up some mantras and I want to bring to the world before we even get the show started. Acceptance, love, infinite love and gratitude, right? Yeah. And replace judgment with, for the world, for everybody who's listening and anybody they touch, infinite love and gratitude. Like lose the judgment and replace it with infinite love and gratitude. Should we give that to the world today?
We can do that. So you want to do a healing on the collective?
Yeah, I do. I think they kind of need it today.
Yeah. Okay. We can start with that, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So we want to work with the collective. So let's go into that. So what it is when we look at the outside world, or actually when we look inside ourselves, it's a reflection of our outside world, right? Mm-hmm. So when we judge ourselves, we're judging everyone else, and the world is filled up with all kinds of different belief systems, right?
Yes.
And limiting beliefs and self-doubt in themselves, and they want other people to basically boost their ego by falling into line with their belief systems, right? And the reason they do the reason that's done is because it's about self-acceptance. They have to have everyone else accept what's inside them or what they believe about them, or there's no validity within inside them, right? So the first thing we want to do is with the collective is we just want to basically say, I fully and completely accept all parts of me unconditionally. And we check that, and it's infinite love and gratitude, infinite love and gratitude, infinite love and gratitude. So let's write that down. Fully embrace and accept.
And I'm going to put this in the comments. So I fully embrace. Let me just write this down.
I fully embrace and accept my uniqueness.
I fully embrace and accept my uniqueness.
Right.
And then I put that extra I out.
Yeah. And so the reason why someone would not accept themselves and search externally for themselves is because they don't feel like they have a purpose, right? Mm-hmm. So they're searching for that purpose. So everyone here is born for a reason. That's why we're here, right? Everyone here was born for a reason. They have a purpose. And so whatever the divine has in store for them. So, we're going to say, I have a purpose and a mission to fulfill, right?
Yes.
We all have mission work. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude. So
I have a purpose and a mission to fulfill, right? Sorry, right. A little bit of a delay with my computer while I type. It doesn't actually type.
That's okay. That's okay. So I have a purpose and a mission. Yeah. And so what we want to do now is we want to set, those are limiting beliefs that are there, but we want to set an intention. And we want to set an intention. How do we think people would feel if they felt like they belonged and they embraced their own uniqueness and accepted it? So how do we want the collective to feel?
Loved, a sense of belongingness, a sense of I count, what I do matters.
And so if everyone was loved and accepted for who they were, what would that look like?
Joy, peace, harmony.
What would they be doing?
Well, for one, they'd be smiling, right? They'd be smiling.
Great. Smiling, and what else? How would they be living their lives?
Oh, by their highest values. They'd be contributing to the lives of others.
Okay, contributing to others.
without judgment, and just fully acceptance and compassion.
So the way that we help others is by staying authentic, living through the heart, contributing to others, living. Because oftentimes they live through their mind, right?
Right.
And they live through the mind, and the mind is filled with ego. And I always say that is the double energy of the subconscious mind. It's all the fears, doubts, worries, and everything like that. And it's there's a biblical quote. It's a man who knows himself well is protected by a sheet of armor the devil cannot penetrate. So it doesn't matter what anyone says or does to you. You will not be knocked off your horse. You will continue on your path. So now we're going to say, I am loved, smiling, contributing to others, living through their heart, infinite love and gratitude. We're going to say it again. I am loved, smiling, contributing to others, living through the heart. Awesome.
Okay, so I'm going to write that. I love, smiling, and contributing
to others, living through my heart.
Living through my heart. I want to focus on.
And that's our intention for the collective. That's what we want to set out there today.
Yeah, and really, I want to make sure people hear, because I'm kind of hearing people aren't hearing something. Living through the heart, right? Living through the heart.
Yes, and honesty. When we live through the heart, we live through honesty, morality, and integrity.
Yeah.
We're not concerned about what others think. We're not concerned about how others feel. We are just living authentically, right?
Yes. When we live authentically, this happened to me yesterday. It was wonderful. It was so wonderful. Someone sat there and judged me, like right in front of all my peers outwardly.
Okay.
And I said, yeah, I said, that is a flaw. And I said, I love myself anyway.
Yeah. If you know you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
When others' judgments don't affect you, right? It will only trigger you if there's things inside you that you need that validation externally. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was like really cool. But it called me to bring this into the field for the collective, because we need this. I want people to have more love in their life, and starting with themselves.
Yeah, also their inner world is your outer world. So if you don't, if it's not internal, it's gonna be reflected outward.
Yeah. So thank you. So I love living and contributing to others, living through my heart, living authentically, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm just, here we go. Authentically. All right. So that is the intention for the show.